everybody, Dave Brown here from Okuma Fishing Tackle. In this week's Tune Up Tuesday, we're going to talk about fishing spinnerbaits for saltwater bass. Now, saltwater bass are very aggressive bass out here in Southern California. We have sand bass, calico bass, and spotted bay bass. These local harbors can be filled with them. One of the fun things I like to do is fish the spinnerbait for these guys. Blade baits, spinnerbaits, whatever you like to call them, these dudes are effective. Now, basically, a spinnerbait is gonna be a bait that's got multiple blades on it. It could have just one, but multiple blades that spin around the top of a regular bait. This bait here is going to have a little bit of a jig head, most likely a skirt. It could have a paddle tail swim bait on the back, could have lots of different things, but that's going to be the basic setup of a spinner bait. Now, fishing these dudes for saltwater is just like fishing them for freshwater bass. You're going to make that long cast and you're just going to work it back. The unique thing about spinner baits is you can fish them in multiple depths, the whole water column if you like. If you cast it out, start retrieving right away, you're gonna work that upper third of the water column. So from the surface down to however deep you like. Slow down a little bit, let it sink, you're gonna get down and fish that middle water column, or if you let it sink all the way down to the bottom, which is what I like to do, you're gonna fish that lower third of that water column. Now out here in Southern California, these harbors are filled with eelgrass, rocks, sand, all kinds of different structure that you're gonna find that these bass are actually hunkered down in. So what I like to do, I'll make that long cast, I'll get it all the way down to the bottom, right until your line gets slack, and then I'll just start a nice steady retrieve. You can vary that, make a pause, speed it up, slow it down, make a pause, keep a nice rhythm going, but that's gonna get that bait going. That spinner is gonna be flashing, those bait are gonna come right at her, the fish are gonna come right at it and attack your bait, but it's a very effective technique for calico bass, sand bass, spotted bay bass out here in Southern California. And of course you can fish it exactly the same in that freshwater that I was talking about. For more tips, tricks, and techniques, visit okumafishingusa.com.